Hi, my name is Sam. I'm a student at Garrett-Evangelical Theological Seminary. I bring greetings to you all the way from India, where I grew up in a vibrant city of Chennai as a pastor's kid and a part of a family deeply rooted in the ministry. Growing up in India, I watched my father preach in the gospel on street corners, in churches, and among people of many faiths and background. But even though, as someone who was always close to the ministry, evangelism often felt like something only he did with a special calling, rather than a way of our life for all Christians. That changed when I enrolled in the Evangelism for Non-Evangelists online course. I felt this course didn't just teach me about techniques or theology, it invited me into a conversation. It helped me reimagine evangelism not as something we do to others, but something we share as an invitation grounded in love, or relationship, and listening. What was remarkable is how the insights from this course immediately resonates with my Indian context. As I started applying what I learned, approaching the conversations with more curiosity and creating space for doubts and seeking evangelism as a lifestyle, something began to shift. I noticed deeper engagement among my peers, more authentic conversations in small groups, and a more welcoming tone in the ministry spaces. But perhaps the most moving part of this journey was the ongoing conversation with my father back home. Every week we talk over the phone, and I share what I was learning from Dr. Teasdale and Dr. Lear about the contextual evangelism, about hospitality in witness, and about how evangelism can look like presence rather than pressure. These calls became a moment of mutual growth. One of the most impactful outcomes was when we started dreaming about how these principles could shape my father's ministry in Chennai, especially his work through Feeding 5,000, a ministry that provides meals and care to those in need, and many of whom are from different religious backgrounds. We talked about how even a simple meal can be an act of evangelism, not because of a sermon preached, but because of the love embodied, the dignity offered, and the relationship nurtured. Through this course, I found not just an academic enrichment, but a renewed vision for what ministry can look like in my culture. So did my father. It became a bridge across cultures and across generations. It sparked light in me and has now begun to spread in my family, in my community, and to the ministry efforts that are rooted in compassion and listening. I felt this course is more than a content, it's a catalyst. And for a student like me who straddled the global cultures and carry the weight of both heritage and hope, it's transformational. At last, I thank all the board members and everyone supporting the Foundation for Evangelism. Your generosity and vision are making a real difference, not just in classrooms, but in houses, churches, and communities around the world. Blessings and thank you for letting me share my story.